imagine leaving the royal family for a variety of reasons, one of them being, wanting privacy, and 5 years later, you still don't have it. The latest news about Harry and Meghan is that, it takes us back to their living arrangements when they were in London, when they were in the UK. So apparently, according to a royal insider who goes by the name of Tom Quinn, and you guys, when you see me looking this way, I'm reading my notes. He claims in his best-selling book that is called Yes Ma'am, that Meghan Markle, who is the Duchess of Sussex, felt that their living arrangements at Nottingham Cottage and the Kensington Palace grounds were not only too small, especially compared to the palace's much larger apartment 1A, where Prince William, Kate, and their 3 children were living at the time. And, but also the fact that she felt that, the royal family was belittling Harry. Oh my goodness. So apparently this is one of the reasons why they left. And, Meghan felt that the palace staff were, they treated Harry like he was, their spare, and, much less important than his brother. And then this whole housing issue with the tiny cottage, she just felt like this was just too much disrespect, you guys. So apparently, according to this source, Meghan is the one who, kind of woke Harry up from his slumber with the royal family and how he was being treated. Apparently, he wasn't even aware. And, this is apparently why he embarked on, telling his side of the story by writing that book, Spare. Oh my goodness, I can just imagine the drama that was going on in the royal family with all this stuff. And then, apparently Meghan was, sending emails at 5 a.m. to palace staff. I don't even know about what, and apparently she was creating a toxic environment and it got so bad that Prince William eventually found out about it, and he confronted Harry about it, about the whole thing and the drama. And this is apparently why they have this whole rift that where we see that they have never really come together as brothers. So yeah, you guys, I just wanted to talk about this because I just find this whole story of Meghan and Harry to be so interesting 5 years later. And this is my opinion now. This is what I think. I honestly can see Meghan making an issue out of this. I can just see it. Not because, in my opinion, I don't think she would do it because she cares about the size. I think she would feel like, oh my God, you and your brother are both princes. You're both from, the same mom and dad. What is all this stuff about you being less than only because he is going to be king before you, and you have lifetimes before you could ever even think of becoming a king. So I can see Meghan, bringing this issue up. Just, based on how she talks about stuff and how she, is very much about equality. So I can see her making a fuss. And as a woman, I'm sure she's, she was also like, why is Kate living in this huge apartment or, building while I am living in this tiny home? And, we're both princesses, sorry. So yeah, it's just so crazy. But the funny thing is I can just see Meghan doing this, I can see her wanting, her husband to be treated equally. And, as someone who has lived in California or in the States, I don't see her understanding the royal family and their ways. How long was she there for? And then she was like, I can't do it. So you guys, let me know what you guys think about this whole Meghan Markle drama. She turned 44 yesterday, the 4th. So yeah, there's always going to be tea about Meghan Markle. You guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Bye.